if you feel you have a slight interest in coaching, you may, and you have in your mind, you have something where you say, well, I would like to be a slightly different person, and how do I approach it? I give you a tip for free now, and that is a takeaway if you wish. The first question, in this order, the first question that you should ask yourself is, what do I want? Who do I want to be? What do I want to achieve? And you can be very specific, or you can be very unspecific. This is completely up to you, but it has to be clear what you want to achieve, who you want to be, which perspective of life, which perspective of your personality do you want to develop. The what is very important, that you have clarity there, that you really say, yes, this is a goal that I want to follow. When this answer is really clear and really authentic with yourself, then the next question that you should answer is, why do I want it? And the why is so important, and many people fail there. The why is so important because the why gives you the resiliency, if you wish, gives you the power to overcome resistances, outside resistances, inside resistances. There are always stumbling stones ahead of us if we follow a really interesting goal. And those stumbling stones we can redefine and call them stepping stones. And then this we can do by exactly, why do I want to reach this goal? Why is it so important that I want to reach this goal? And in this context, I would like to remind everybody of a person that everybody has heard about. This is Thomas Edison. Did you know how many experiments he did until he invented the light bulb? Some say it was 7,000 experiments, and some say it was 10,000. His goal was to invent the light bulb. And he didn't ask how long it would take. And he didn't ask what other people might think about it. He said, and I'm gonna invent the light bulb. He had invented not the light bulb, but the gramophone as well, and many other inventions. And the interesting thing is, when he was at the end of his life, he was asked by a journalist, how did you get along with all the frustration that you have made, that you may have met, or that you certainly have met? And his answer was, what do you mean? Frustration. Well, you had at least 7,000 experiments where not 6,999 said, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, he said, well, this is exactly what I did. I learned how it does not work. So I was getting closer to my goal. The how comes last. And it is very common that the how comes first. I want to become a professional football player, soccer player. Well, how are you going to do this? You have no talent, you have no money, you have no whatever. A good question would be, why do you want it? Not the how. Because when the what question and the why question is answered properly and really authentically, the how almost comes by itself. There are colleagues of mine who say, and I agree, you should put 90% of your attention to the what and the why, and only 10% to the how. And this is very important, and particularly the second question. Be aware that your why needs to be really strong.